¿Qué tal estáis, mis amigos, mis amigas? Bienvenidos un día más a Dragon Age Veliguar. Vamos a continuar. Espera que me hago la pantalla grande. Vamos a continuar donde lo dejamos ayer. Ayer conseguimos a... Ya no me acuerdo cómo se llama la chica. Tag o sí. Espera, me hago esto grande. La caza... Adiós. La cazadora de dragones. Y hoy...
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep, for gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
Voy a investigar un poco más por aquí. Encontrarás... ¿Qué haces? Vamos a ver, ¿qué haces?
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
Diviértete y no robes nada.
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training, but nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
I mean, aren't you though?
Nah.
Hasta
Anything we
poleando,
hunt is
creo.
salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
¿Qué hace tu madre? Vamos a hablar de su madre.
So your mother appraises Canary artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is. How much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The lords send that stuff back to the Kunari in Parvalin. They pay the lords a finder's fee.
I hope the Lords of Fortune have a similar arrangement with the Dalish.
Yep. Dalish guy named Shiv. He tells us what's probably cursed and what's important to his people.
And Shiv doesn't mind your people robbing Dalish tombs?
We don't rob tombs. Only assholes rob tombs. We rob old armories and crap. Sometimes the Dalish warn us off a ruin. Sometimes they ask us for help getting in. The lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Kunari history. The lords gave her work.
Como dice Julio, los dragones, oro, tesoros y pasteles. En serio, los dragones les gustan mucho los pasteles según la leyenda de Irlanda. Ah, eso no lo sabía. Vale, me gusta hacerla hablar. Quiero saber cosas.
How does the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us. But that was before the Antam invaded Vervain.
And now Ravane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the pirate armada. It's bigger than Ravain's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
Me alegro de conocerte.
We should do this again. Grab a drink. Share our tallest tales.
Nos
Okay,
enrollamos
I
con
was
ella, ¿o
gonna
qué?
go back to Ravain later. Got a thing to do for my
Cogemos de los
mother.
cuernos.
You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright. Just let me know when. Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter. Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
A ver, por aquí. Va a presentar la Inquisición.
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large and she's got many things to deal with.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
Yo pregunto.
And the Inquisitor's advisors, what about them?
I wouldn't say I was close to any of them. The spy master, Liliana, was aloof. Commander Cullen and I were both from Ferelden, so we got along. Ugh, Ambassador Montillier is my favorite, though. She's lovely.
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Most of the time, I just watched them from afar. Listened to their snippets of conversation as they walked by.
So, tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
Ayudaste mucho.
You help people. That's not small.
It sure felt like it sometimes. I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch the important people with their important business rushing by.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
He might be lonely, but I doubt he cares. He's single-minded. Nothing else matters besides his crusade.
Because it's the only thing he's had. My ma used to say, a caged dog forgets there's grass outside. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
You're up late.
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep. I know. I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
El silencio es una nota musical.
Working with the Veil Jumpers, if things are loud, that's a problem. If they're bizarrely silent, also a problem.
So you like the right amount of quiet?
if I can find it. Okay, what works then? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? It'll knock you right out. Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
¿Accesorio? Espera, ¿en serio?
Really? You woke up and...
Just like that.
Huh. Wow.
Wow.
There was a bit more in the middle. The ritual did a number.
And now?
It's not what keeps me up at night. It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets in my head. But what's got you up at night?
No me puedo tranquilizar. Estoy pinchado
Same.
todo el rato.
Can't sit still. Can't stop thinking about... everything.
There's always something to chase. Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches. One person can't sleep. It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
No me importa quedar como somos.
And if it's already too late?
Don't tell me you're a lost cause.
That might be.
I know the feeling.
Jejeje.
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
Bueno. Hace trabajar, ¿eh? Es
What
listo,
a
¿eh?
marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
Me encanta el casco.
I like that bit with the flaming skull.
It's nothing, really. Just an evocation of the flame of the last steps.
Looks great.
Thank you. You know, I'm never quite sure how these spells strike someone from outside Navarra. I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here.
Venga. Parece el vampiro de los teleñecos, ¿eh?
I must investigate. Would you two mind
Yes,
accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming.
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Hablo del... Mira que hay algo, ¿eh?
Ahead of us. Something's moving.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
It singles you out.
What? Where'd everyone go?
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Si su historia está buena y lo tendrás que ayudar a trascender o no. Tú decides. Vamos, sobre la marcha. Vamos a ver si apruebo o no apruebo lo que haga. Hay cosas para pillar.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
They're reaching these. They're mindless.
What are they doing? Make them stop!
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things. We have them now. I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it. We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay.
Habla que yo cojo.
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Encuentra la moldura. Ahí está. Para allá.
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
Plop.
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
Eso es. Yo que sé, se podía romper,
Just
¿no?
Emery, please.
You weren't that surprised we need a fade expert.
The spirits talk. Even the simplest have been clamoring about chaos in the Fade. Someone coming to consult us. Yes, so much as always.
Uy, me he dado sin querer, tío. Qué mal, ¿no?
Non-creepy killing!
Ea. Ahí arriba hay un friki, ¿no?
Ah, we've done it.
Buena. Gilipollas. Le hemos metido una buena tunda. El 19, Y voy a ver si llegamos a 20 hoy. ¡Ey! Que me salto. Ah, vale, hay que traer una bola de
Need a
energía.
wisp.
Luego cómo volvemos. Ah, vale, haremos... Eso. Lo dejamos preparado ya. Para luego.
It's freezing. What's doing this?
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Cuidadín, cuidadín.
Keep a fight ahead.
Oye, nada mal el mago, Nada mal el mago. Yo quiero decir que pete. Que salga mucho.
Good hit.
Toma ya.
Ah, nicely done.
Abajo también. Ah,
Ready to fight.
ahí está.
Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes, mortals are their prime attraction. They're firing at us!
Watch for incoming.
Fired upon! Excellent work, Carl!
Hay que empezar a esos tíos ahí. Ah. ¿Alguien más?
Ah, well done!
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
Oh, ¿cómo subo yo por aquí? Dudo que pueda subir aquí.
Where are you from?
Spent some time in Arthur.
The old elven forest? You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
Vale. Qué mareo,
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
Y aquí se
You
liará, ¿no?
must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook? This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
Why is this bell so important?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the
Vamos
tolling
a
of the
activar
bell
estos
will be
4
banished to the fane.
braseros.
But it won't destroy
Y
them?
verá qué pasa.
Them being here isn't their fault.
No. In this instance, banishment will suffice. Though, forgive me, I had the impression our denizens unnerved you?
I'm from Ravane. Spirits are okay, so long as they're not walking corpses around.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin.
A ver qué pasa.
By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here? The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Corpses talk to you? That's messed up.
Oh, there's no danger in it, I assure you.
That's not the messed up part.
Shh. Think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that hand of glory burns down,
So don't dawdle.
Habla, tío.
We
Wait.
found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
Flash. Flash. Quemar. Chatos.
Find hit.
Fly.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power
Yeah,
for
eh?
some new masters.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
Whoa.
Harsh has them now.
Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
Muy
I
bien.
see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori. This looks interesting.
O se va a estar currando
Spirit
nuestro mago,
devils? I didn't know they'd learn to make miniature ones into winter.
Hello. Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those
Yeah,
Venatori
campamento
dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
Venga, ábrete, César.
The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right.
Vale, hay que romper las cadenas. A ver, acá hay por aquí. A ver. Ah, vale. Op.
There's one chain.
Excellent.
Vale, tío, ¿cómo voy ahí, sabes? Vale.
Got it.
Ah, se ha pillado, cacho. Qué bueno.
There.
Perfecto, queda uno solo, ¿no? Vale. Y cogemos esto. Coño, yo quería... Ala.
Ah, we've done it. Trouble over there.
¿A dónde? Coño. Nos hemos dejado este.
That's the last
Ala.
chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring
Ahora
the
sí,
bell.
podemos bajar aquí abajo. Y aquí. Vamos a seguir al friki este. Vaca, venga. Enrich.
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Perfecto. Me gusta la idea. Por eso he pillado la Tash. Hay que prepararse, ¿eh? Aquí vendrá banda en cara.
There's the Venatori.
Ah, viene.
How are we doing, Emmerich?
The bell is slowly awakening, but we must fight a little longer.
Hostia. Métele ahí una buena, chaval.
We're halfway there.
Wow.
Now what?
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself.
¡A la Jomora! ¡A la Jomora! Cago en Dios. Toca la campana, hombre. Ahí está. Hombre, nivel 20.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you. But come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
Venga, a limpiar.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Vamos.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
Pues venga, ya tenemos el nigromante en el equipo. Perfectísimo.
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Qué bien.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Me alegra luchar a tu lado.
You're good in a fight. We went through a lot of demons.
I've faced worse in the necropolis.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful! I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
Venga. Fichao. Le hemos fichado.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
Perfecto. El faro.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the necropolis worries me. Whether or not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I fear, is their ally.
With this, Demeter's crossing and the blighted dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
Didn't take the gods long to attract support from all the worst people in Thedas.
They're offering power to anyone who wants it. The Venatori and Antam won't question what it will cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's crossing, it's personal for them.
The Shadow Dragons, particularly after we helped save their city.
A debt the Viper will repay soon.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Detalles, venga, va.
Any details on the blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
The first warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track, but he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking blight than wardens.
Morrigan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. In their power and wrath, at least.
Ya ha venido.
Lucanis, you're back.
I am.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, our Fade expert, and Tash, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met. So, a dragon hunter. Treviso could have used you.
What's happening there?
It's just... people blame you for what happened to Treviso, Rook. But they did not have to make that choice, knowing what the gods are capable of. There was no recall. Still, it changes things. How could it not?
But you're back with us?
Yes, here to stay.
Good to have you back, whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what they did to Treviso, I want these gods to fall. I don't see anyone else with a better chance than you. My blade's yours, until the end.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendale.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Super.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
Esta.
I don't think it ever should be easy. As soon as it gets easy, you're not the right person to make those decisions. It needs to be hard. That's how you know you're taking it seriously.
And that's why I recruited you, Rook. You get that. Not everyone does. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend. and dealing with whatever the wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook.
Está todo el día
You'll find your
descansando
way
el
through
barrique
this.
este.
I know it.
Todo el día en la habitación durmiendo. Super, misión completada, el destino de los muertos. Pues vale, amigos, lo vamos a dejar aquí, Vamos a dejar el directito aquí. Cámara distante, no está distante. Tras sufrir ataque de dragones corruptos, ¿no? Pero ya no usará técnicas de apoyo. Anda, qué cabrito. Bueno, ya lo cogeremos con el equipo y haremos una misión con él, así se hace amigo nuestro. Vale, pues aquí plegamos, chavales. Nuevo nivel. Ah, mira, hay un nuevo nivel de exploración. Va, perfecto. Vale, lo dicho. Mañana, viernes, Borderlands en el canal de YouTube, ¿vale? Los 4, si queréis vernos, allá estaremos Julio, yo, Oscar y Javi dándole candela de la buena a esos frikis, ¿vale? Así que, como siempre, esto lo subiré en YouTube y ahí le ponéis likes, comentar, compartir y todas estas cosas, ¿vale? ¡Hala! Un placer y nos vemos. Chau, 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 chau.